Today's subject is keeping away the mosquitoes. Now, citronella candles are the old classic. Do they work? Not really. If you get enough of them, yeah, they have some effect. But if you just got one of them sitting there, or even two of them sitting there, it's not going to do what you want, which is keep the mosquitoes from biting you. Now, DEET products, they do work. They work quite well. You can get like this Repel Sportman Max 40% DEET, or this Off Deep Woods, it's 25% DEET. They've got all different formulas. Just know that the higher percentages of DEET are going to last longer and do more for you. Now, what I've come to rely on for my purposes, camping and just being out on my back deck with my family and friends, has become Thermacells. Thermacells just, they work. They do a great job. Now, I've had Thermacells for years. This is the one that's sat on my table on my back patio for years. You can see it's all sun faded. The light no longer works in it, but the Thermacell still works. So, you've got these lantern types for your patio. Now, if you're more into the tiki torches out on your back patio, that's also covered. Thermacell offers a tiki torch style Thermacell. So you got the light, in-house batteries for the light, and your Thermacells on top. Another option for your back patio or for camping is this Thermacell fuel cell one. Now, the fuel cells, all these Thermacells have been using, come in refill packs with the repellent pads. This is a 48-hour pack. Comes with 12 mosquito repellent mats and 4 fuel cartridges. The fuel cartridges are these little 12-hour butane cells. You just take the cap off, and they screw right into the base of the Thermacell. So for that one, it just screws in the bottom there. This one screws in there and goes inside the tiki torch. There are so many different variations of Thermacell out there. They've even got one that kind of works like your wall plug-ins. Has a liquid and heats up that liquid. Now this right here is one of those liquid cartridges. You get a refill pack. This is an 18-hour refill pack. They've got them in different quantities. 18-hour, I think 36-hour. But I've been using this as my primary patio one. The advantage of this is it doesn't require a butane fuel cell. There's a little USB port right there that allows you to recharge it. Then you just turn it on, press the button, and the light starts spinning around. And it starts working. Here in a moment, it should start producing a little bit of smoke-like vapor that you can see. So we'll set this off to the side for right now. Let it do its thing. Now, most of these Thermacell products create a 15-foot area around you, or around the product, to repel mosquitoes. This one, however, is a 20-foot radius. So, gives you a little more area of comfort. This right here was the very first Thermacell I ever owned. You open it up there and you screw in your fuel cartridge. And let's get a screwdriver here. slide out this pad, this old pad. See how that pad's white? That means it's used up. They're a real nice blue when you first open them up. This is my latest Thermacell that I've bought now that I've started doing scooter camping trips. These little isobutane canisters work well with these small little stoves. Turn it on, you light it. There's all different kinds. Now, this Thermacell backpacker is great because you've got your isobutane, and then this screws onto there. You switch it on, let it run a little fuel, and it should ignite up. And yep, we got ignition. Then you just turn it back off when you're done. The main advantage I see for the Thermacell backpacker is not having to carry these when you're already carrying this for your stove. Now this is a rather large canister. This would last forever on this. Now these little canisters will last about 12 hours in one of these. One thing I was finding is, especially when I was camping, I'd have two of these set up on each end of my campsite, and I'd remember to shut them off sometimes because of the light, and other times I'd leave them on all night. Well, that used a lot of this butane. These Thermacell mats or pads are good for 4 hours. So you get 3 of them to last you 12 hours of this with the refill kits. So I ended up with a ton of pads and not a whole lot of these. So to use up my extra pads, I've got this now. Now you can buy a refill pack for the backpacker that's just pads, which is also a great advantage over this, because I'm already buying this and it will last forever on one of these. This is a 16, I believe. Where does it say? 15.5 ounces. So this would last like 360 hours basically. Now I don't know if you can see that, but it's creating a little bit of vapor. So that vapor spreads out. So the way this works is that chemical in that vapor creates an area around where the mosquitoes don't want to be. So that comes to the downside of the Thermacells, which isn't really a big downside. I don't want to make you think that it is, because it's really not. When it's windy out, the Thermacells don't really work. Now, when it's windy out, there's not really a whole lot of mosquitoes usually. Now, the Thermacell backpacker comes with this little Thermacell bag, the Thermacell itself, and it comes with 4 mats. This is by far the thing that will always be going with me on my scooter camping trips.